We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena.
All right, B.A.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell finds Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Conley against Paul. Out to Bridges. Here's Crowder. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz on offense. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
About a minute into this first quarter, Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Paul against Conley. Throws it up high, and Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Conley with the ball. Gobert up top. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Over Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out. Utah leading. Inside, here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Here he goes. Conley against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Crowder with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Now Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. There's the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I just love the ball move.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. Fires from deep. Booker can't get it to go. Bogdanovic against Paul. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Gobert can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Outside Paul. Off target at the rim.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker fires from way outside. No good on the 3.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns trailing. Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Booker with it. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Mitchell against Paul. Shot is up. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Paul passes to Booker. Second chance effort. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges with it. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Now here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Mitchell's shot is good. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. The 3. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Bridges, left side. Wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Conley against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Paul for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's Mitchell. He's got 14. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 11.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
He gets it off. Crowder. And that's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Chad?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 assists. And he wasn't...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Here's Shaman. No good on the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010. And it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Outside Payne. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Ingles. That one a little long. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oni. Three-pointer, no good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. To the middle. Pass to Shaman. Second chance shot. Gay with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
In close. And the layup is good off the glass. Gay's got his first points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Shaman. 4-3. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Outside, Ingles. Now Whiteside. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Fires it from 18. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Oh, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Oni. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Whiteside's got 6 points.
And a nice calmness there from Whiteside. Even with the low shot clock, he delivers a big one.
Here's Shamet. And the layup is good.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Johnson with a drive. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. Johnson inside. Ingles defending. Kaminsky right side. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Oni. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And the first one at the line is good.
Utah, Mie Oni, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Utah Jazz out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Booker from deep 3-point range. O'Neal pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. O'Neal on the wing. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Paul passes to Booker. From the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gobert finds Conley. Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And here's Paul. Back to Booker. Paul against Mitchell. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Bridges. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton to the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Crowder with a steal. Down low. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Booker runs the floor so well. A terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now here's Conley from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Paul. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Outside Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Yes, it's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Phoenix on a front. And before.
Thank you.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic with it. To the paint. Here's Powell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done. Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. Pass to Crowder. Bridges left side. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Crowder slams it in.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now, here's Doncic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Booker. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Powell. Good. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
All up top, guarded by Doncic. Paul kicks to Ayton. That one falls.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside, Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He feeds it to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Now Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway. That shot is off. Good D by Booker. Porzingis against Crowder. To the middle. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Powell. Hardaway. It's good on the putback.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. A new 14 for the Suns.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rejected by Crowder. And he gets it back. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target with his 3. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And Crowder slams it in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now, here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Hardaway. No good on the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Crowder inside. Here's Ayton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Bridges inside the 3-point line. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Maverick. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Paul. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The Mavericks leading. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Doncic with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. The pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. It's Crowder on the wing. Shoots. Kept alive. Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Ball against Doncic. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Ayton. Powell with the steal. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in. Powell's got 6.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. It's good. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Dallas leading by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shamet with the steal. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Nice instincts there rolling off the pick. Kaminsky showing he has the skill to finish the play.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. McGee against Powell. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Shamet, the pass to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Shamet with the steal. One-on-one fast break. McGee dishes to Johnson. 36 seconds left in the first half. And yes, it's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Porzingis. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And McGee kicks to Johnson. Back to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They're up.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the first quarter from the Mavericks was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown, and it's Brown in at the 3. Here's Paul, pass to Crowder for the lead. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Brunson against Paul. From deep 3-point range, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brown wide open, he fires. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
In the corner, it's Kleber. Sinks the 3-pointer. Kleber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
The officials are all over that.
First team.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. inside. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Brunson scanning the floor. Kleba inside. He's against Crowder. Kleba, no good.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleba over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
2 minutes. Dallas foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul.
1:58 left in the third. Ball outside. On the wing, Bridges. Ball passes to Crowder. Beyond the arc. Kleba with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Brunson with it, working on Payne. Round the pass to Kleba. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Payne. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Five on the clock. The dish to McGee. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky, the pass to Shamet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Down low, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payne. From deep. To the paint. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And here is Doncic. For the tie. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in its center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Up top, Doncic, defended by Paul. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix on defense. Powell kicks to Porzingis. Slam ball, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
His third personal foul.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Suns trail by 3. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Doncic against Paul. He takes it in. And the wide open shot from Crowder scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Finney Smith. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one. You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Porzingis passes to Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by 8. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 4 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Crowder kicks to Booker. Crowder with it. Back to Booker. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Bridges. Chalk up 2 there. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
To the inside, kicks it out to Paul, passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul, down to 5 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Again, and Ayton stays with it.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Doncic looking it over. Off target from outside. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Paul outside to take the lead. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
That's his first taken foul. First team foul.
What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And it's Paul penetrating.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic against Paul. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now here's Paul. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Dishes to Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Another bright and sunny day here. And we have
Thanks a lot, BA.
a long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff. Now Denver's starting five. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. 2 of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
And here are the Suns now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Murray passes to Barton. They double him with Booker. Murray with it. Back to Gordon. Low block shot. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Paul against Murray. The drive by Paul. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Murray passes to Barton. There's the drive. The Suns clear it. Here's Ayton. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Nuggets ball.
And here are the Nuggets now. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
The assist.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, "Potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in." Unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence.
Here's Jokic. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon's got space. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 6.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Paul with it. Checked by Gordon. And here's Crowder from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just about 285 pounds. Jokic is a mountain, so you better really bump into him to disrupt his shot.
And it's Paul off the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Nuggets trail. Now Murray. Inside. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Paul. From deep three-point range. Porter pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul with it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Nuggets on top, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Denver in the lead. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Back to Jokic from outside the arc. Shot that time, not on target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bridges misses. Gordon down low. He's against Crowder. And it's good. 2 points.
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And stolen by Murray. From deep, Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Crowder counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Outside Murray to the middle. Jokic. The rebound by Bridges. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Bridges. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the take, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Murray. Back to Porter, to the paint. And Jokic throws it down. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Erik Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Drills it from deep. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Payne against Murray. Payne with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
59 seconds left in the half. Barton right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
.50 seconds left in the first half. Now Payne. Pass to Shaman. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Outside Payne. Knocked loose. And here's Murray to the inside. Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gordon's got 11 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Yep. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the big.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points. And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Najee in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Well, when your mechanics are as consistent and reliable as Chris Paul's, range becomes a non-issue.
Green, the pass to Morris. Stolen by Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And it's all from three-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Paul against Morris. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Rivers. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Paul for 3. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Offensive board. Up top, Bridges. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Bridges, left side. Here's the 3. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Paul with it. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Green. The shake. And it's good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Paul with it. He's got 5. Here's Crowder. And he banks in the layup. Crowder's got 9 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Payne with a double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Green covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Shamet, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Dozier. Here's Najee. Morris on the wing. Off target with the 3. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Dozier. Back to Green. From about 16. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Phoenix no good that time either. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The 15-footer. Dozier can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payne, pass to McGee.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
Pass to Morris. That shot is off. Great D that time from McGee. Left side Payne. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Denver in the lead. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Morris. Morris on the wing. 4 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. On up the court. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder to tie it up. And he lays it up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Porter. And here's Gordon. And here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton inside. Crowder, the pass to Paul. To take the lead. He drops it from range.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Gordon. Back to Porter. Shoots over Booker. And that one's long. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to Ayton. Paul against Barton. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And a missed layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Barton with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Porter, the pass to Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Now here's Murray. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Paul from deep 3-point range. Drains the triple. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon, left side. Back to Jokic from 13. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
1:04 left in the final quarter. Ball passes to Crowder. Off target from 3-point range. Denver is shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Gordon finds Jokic.
Yeah! Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
These are the moments where Crowder has earned the trust and equity with his teammates. That's a big-time delivery.
Murray against Paul. Money.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Misses the tray. Now Barton. And here's Porter outside. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful, dramatic. We are.
Good evening, sir.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Rejected by Booker, and they get it back. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Inside, here's Ayton. Booker outside. Bridges against O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Paul. They get the rebound. Ayton. Paul kicks to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep three-point range. And the Suns get it back. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw this game. Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Booker the pass to Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And again, it's the Suns missing.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Conley up top, defended by Crowder. Offensive rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Paul outside. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
The drive by Paul. Gobert pulls it in.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense.
Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition. Here come the Jazz. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker outside. Conley against Paul. Fires from deep. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He gets that one.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Paul. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. And Mitchell gets it to go.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Ball against Conley. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Shot by Crowder, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Conley against Bridges. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bridges outside. The three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 7. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mitchell against Paul. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Paul with the 3. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Out to the right wing. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Jazz. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Crowder. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Stolen by McGee. Shamet with it. Passes it to Johnson. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Shamet. Over by Conley. And that one's good. Shamet.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up. Here's
Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. Dishes it to Gobert. Can't throw it down with one hand. McGee with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. McGee, the pass to Johnson. Shamet on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Back to Shamet. Over Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now Clarkson. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Kaminsky with the double team. Ingles passes to Gay. Here's Whiteside. Drops in the layup for 2.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. Their lead at one point was up to 7. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Kaminsky. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Clarkson on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns trail by 6. Here's Shamet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Utah leading by 4. Now the pass to Gay. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Ingles can't get it to go.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Here is Whiteside. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Payne. He is still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Kaminsky dishes to Johnson. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And McGee kicks to Shamet. And it's Payne in the corner. Takes the 3. Ingles with the rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That one wide left.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Second team foul.
Payne with it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Rejected by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And Gabe with the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Payne. He dishes it to McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look for Utah. And the second free throw, good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Conley, the pass to O'Neal.
In the third,
Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. They get it back.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's O'Neal. He has 7. There's the dish to Conley. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Payne's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good, Shamet.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Now here's Kaminsky. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz lead by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Payne with it. Conley picks him up. Feeds it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Crafty move. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Johnson, the pass to McGee. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Johnson outside. Utah with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Conley for three. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul, right side. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Here he goes for three. Booker nailed from three-point land.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Inside. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets a very good look and converts. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And then I'd also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Paul passes to Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. 1:52 left in the game. Gobert finds Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. Now Booker. The three. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 9. Conley scanning the floor. Down low, Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Shot to stop the run. That one no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Unloads. Conley's shot is off. Paul surveying the floor. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
Welcome, sports fan. And before we...
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Now here's Paul. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, and CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending it.
Now Doncic. Pass to Powell. Rebounded by Chris Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Doncic grabs the miss. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. Crowder right side. Blocked! Hardaway against Crowder. Porzingis misses. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The Suns clear it.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Paul against Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And Crowder with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Crowder with a steal. Right side, Paul. Pass to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. 4 on the clock. Booker, pass to Bridges. Over Porzingis. Goes up with it again. Booker against Doncic. Now Bridges. For 3. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. They shoot again. Here's Ayton. Missed it, even after all of those chances. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. He buries it from 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 5. Back to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Ayton passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. For 3. Booker. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Outside Booker. Driving inside. And Booker with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Here's Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Porzingis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct so far.
Oh! Wow! Are you kidding me?
Gotta love his confidence taking that
An
one.
absolute bomb! Man, count it! And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More 2K action in just a moment. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is it.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Towel, and it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Kept alive. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice shot by Finney Smith. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And here's Doncic outside. No good. The Suns go the other way with it.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. From the top of the key, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Hardaway. Hits a three-pointer. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Powell passes to Porzingis. Back to Powell. Hardaway up top. Over Booker. Misses off the right iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Hardaway. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Porzingis with it. Now Powell. Back to Porzingis. Now Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
For your Mavericks.
The Mavericks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. 1:03 left in the first half. Here's Bullock. Lots of room. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Bridges passes to Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
Love seeing CP3 shoot from there. He just owns that area of the floor. One of the best jumpers in the history of the game.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Jacks up a three. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution for the Suns.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kleba. And here's Brunson. With 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Outside Paul. Booker finds Paul. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Outside for Booker. Clock at 6. Back to Aiden. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. And Booker puts up a deep three. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Booker with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Pass to Bullock. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the three. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Brunson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And Paul gets it to go. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Aiden, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at
it. Booker against Brunson, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And here's Brown for 3.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Aiden, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Bullock. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
1:51 left in the third. Brunson with it. Here's Bullock. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleba's shot is off.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Kaminsky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And that one's good for Brunson.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. Soft touch off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Brunson against Payne. The three is up. Brunson misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Pass to Bullock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit down. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Paul. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's Crowder missing.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Porzingis. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Paul against Powell. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Doncic outside. Pure from 3-point range.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And it's Paul off the drive. Count it. And the Suns lead by 9.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And it's Doncic missing.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Doncic. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Porzingis against Paul. Drives to the hoop. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. The 3-ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. And here's Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. Again, Doncic missing. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Booker with the jam.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Ayton against Doncic. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
CTH can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And Dallas with possession. They trail by 11.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our... And we've got time.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 14th in the 2018.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. Now, here's Jokic. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Paul for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Now here's Paul. Launches a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. And a deep 3 from Booker. No good from outside. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul passes to Crowder. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Launches it. That shot off the mark. And Denver the other way now. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Paul against Gordon, and Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Murray. three-pointer, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Murray against Paul. Kicks it to Booker. Pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Booker. Oh, good with the triple. Denver leading by 5. Porter inside. Defended by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Booker finds Ayton. Bridges outside from downtown. And it's Denver with the rebound. Barton drives in. The pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Barton outside. Now Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Crowder. Jokic, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Bridges outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Paul looking over the floor. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
To the paint. It's Crowder on the wing, defended by Gordon. Suns keep it alive. Booker dishes to Paul. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 5 now.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Pass to Jokic. Poked away. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Here's Paul. Inside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Ayton. Now we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Paul outside. For the 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Murray. And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Paul with the bucket.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. He wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Paul goes in, dishes it to Ayton. Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Murray. The tray. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Paul. And here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it. And has no one to blame but himself.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul, no one around him. Great positioning on the putback.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Paul fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Paul.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Substitution for this.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
There's the pass to Jokic. The dish to Porter. Floats it up for Jokic. McGee with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Payne up top. He's covered by Murray. Shamet with it. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Now, here's Shamet. Martin defending. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Got it off in time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime show. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 7. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. Jacks up a three. Bridges with the steal. The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Green. Passes it to Najee. Pass to Morris. To the paint. Puts the move on. Najee, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Shot clock at 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Booker against Rivers. At the elbow, Green. Here's Najee. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul outside. It out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Here's Rivers, and it's denied. And they'll get another chance. To the middle. Here's Green. A second chance effort. Knocks it loose. Bridges with it. Now Green defending. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Paul outside.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Oh, Morris in position. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
1:43 left to play in the third. And they take the lead. Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Rivers against Ayton. Here's Najee. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up field.
And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Dozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Najee, good.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges dishes to Booker. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Crowder. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Najee.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He's got a clear path. Ball outside. Goes back up. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Hits the three from the wing. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. The kick out to Barton. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Now here's Payne, takes it inside. Now Shaman. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver in the lead. Wide open look here for Murray, drains the three-pointer.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Now, here's Shaman. D right on him. Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead in the game was 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. This lost sense of time and the situation.
Murray, good.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
All against Murray. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. Over Porter. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver leading by 7. And finished off by Porter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And it's Ayton missing. And here's Denver. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead. Paul for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too.
Barton outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Booker. Ayton finds Paul from past the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Barton no luck. Suns trail by 9. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Paul. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Paul against Murray. Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. From deep. The shot by Paul, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And the rejection by Eaton. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Paul for three. Paul can't get that one to fall. Down low. And stolen by Eaton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. .52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Beyond the arc. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Crowder with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Booker dishes to Paul. From deep three-point range. Denver grabs the miss. There's Porter with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.